Hi guys, and welcome to another fragrance review. Today it's going to be a comparison video of two fragrances and also going through a little bit of the notes and how it performs and yeah. So I have a tester here. I originally had one of these Byredo testers. This is Lefko, but as Blanche. Unfortunately, I lost the bottle to the ground and it crushed and spilled everywhere. But I have a little bit. This is my second tester of Blanche. So I'm going to spray this one on one of my arms. Let's see. I don't have free skin there, but I have. Yes, and we have one. So straight away, Blanche. Yeah, in the opening, Blanche is too much for me. It's just like so piercing, so screechy. But I also really love the smell. This is what really gets me with Blanche is from all the like hyped perfumes in Byredo, like Lefko or Gypsy Water or Bibliothèque, because of Charlie XX or XE, because she said that was her signature scent or something. It went bananas. But Blanche is such an uncomplicated scent. It's perhaps one of the best clean scents I can imagine. Of course, you have the Prada clean ones, like the bar of soaps, which are really good as well, good value. And you also have other clean fragrances, but Blanche for me is the best clean perfume you have. It smells like soap, and it also, give me a second, it also reminds me, for the people out there that also use glosses, hi, like these Optinet is like an individual cleaning wipe. So if you don't have water, or if you're just lazy like me, you just, and then you have clean glosses. And when you open this one, these are, I don't know if they're perfume, but there's a lot of alcohol in it. It doesn't say anything about perfumes that I can see, but it has this alcoholic smell, and it's not like just regular alcohol. It has a certain smell, and Blanche has the same. And I really like Blanche, and I would consider buying a bottle. Not right now because the economies are tight for most of us, but it is a really good perfume, and it has actually a quite good projection and longevity on my skin. Longevity wise, it's from 4 to 6 hours a day, depends on the weather and yeah, if you have moisturize and so on. Projection is really good in the first 2 hours, then it's really noticeable, and then it goes to close skin. And I'm not going to go through the notes because you can check it out yourself. Of course, sometimes when you see the notes, you can like pick out what you're smelling, but often I feel like perfumes, when you read what the notes are, sometimes you're trying to find the notes because you're reading the notes, but you don't really smell the notes. So that's why I'm going a little bit what should we say, I'm not going to have so much focus on the notes in this video here. But it's aldehydic, soapy, musky, but it's not a basic musk that you can smell in every perfume that has musk in it. It's more like a puffy white musk. It's vivid, it's aldehydic, it's clean, so it has this just straight up luxury soap, really cleanly smell. Imagine the Dove the Dove soaps that like you can rub between your hands. That kind of smell, but just more elevated, more better, with aldehyde, so it gets like this. It pops quite in your nose, but in the beginning, this perfume could be too much for me at times because it has this screechy. It's quite intense, and the notes just dance around and they don't settle down that well. It needs to dry down. It's a really linear fragrance. There's nothing much going through top, mid, and base. It's more like could be too intense in the beginning and then it settles down and it just blends really nice. But it doesn't change that much. It's a linear, safe fragrance. I would say this is for everyone. This is not for women, it's not for men, this is unisex. And as I think I've said in previous videos, I think every perfume is unisex. What we put on labels as this is masculine smells, so this is feminine smells, that's most likely for most of us associations or really gender biases that people try to like, oh, this is masculine, this is feminine, and nothing wrong, of course, if people like that, but people should like also reflect on it, that I don't really think fragrances are gendered. Yeah. Clean, subtle, safe, soapy, floral. There is some floral here. I think it's peony. It's just beautiful, and it reminds me of these ones, which I do like the smell of as well. It's just like clean. The only problem with this scent is, as it is clean and it does it really well. If you want to be noticed by others, I think a lot of people will be, are going to think you're wearing perfumes just that you smell clean. And being clean is something that's been a trend in perfumery on and off for a while, because smelling clean but not too perfumed could be viewed as a sign of you're clean and you're not screaming to get noticed. You're just clean and it's stable, it's nice, and people won't get like, this is a perfume I doubt people will get offended by and don't like. However, I know some reviews online have said that it can remind them of cat piss. I don't get that. But there is a lot of musk here, and on some people's skin it can turn sour. You will never know, so that's why you should always try your fragrances on skin. But Byredo is expensive. It's not cheap. So that's why I have a suggestion. If you don't want to buy the real deal, but you want to have kind of the same smell and the same thing it does, I can highly recommend Korres Lefko, which is a Greek apothecary. I don't like apothec, former apothec that went to make a lot of skincare, cosmetics, and so on. So they have a line. All the bottles do look like this now. It's a good bottle. The cap is just a plastic thing. The sprayer is, let's see if we can get some, is okay. It's not bad, but the thing is, the name Lefko, and this is, Korres have a tendency to do like copies of popular perfumes. They have a Blue Sage, which is an interpretation of Bleu de Chanel Eau de Toilette. It's a really good fragrance. I got it in my mouth. They have another that's really great. Highly recommend you checking it out. Augustus, which is a fig perfume. Really resembles Fico di Amalfi, and much cheaper. All these goes for, it's really a good price for 50 ml, and it's a sturdy bottle. So okay spray, and they're sturdy. Like you don't have to be afraid of this breaking. So let's take one more spray where I have available skin. So yeah, about the scent. This is Lefko. Lefko means white in Greek. So there you can see it is kind of, I don't like the word copy, but it does interpret Blanche, or mimics Blanche. That's a better way of saying it. In the opening, you can feel it's the same thing as Blanche, but it's more, it doesn't have the aldehydic pop in the opening. It's more like a flat kind of version of Blanche. Blanche tops with aldehydes and like dances around and like more cheerful. The opening of Lefko is more boring, 100%. But it is kind of the same smell. It does the same thing, but for a much better price. So the scent of the day for me is going to be Lefko. I am going to meet some friends and I don't want to smell like perfume. I just want to feel clean. It's a really good perfume. Please check it out. Get yourself a tester. I don't know. It's readily available in Scandinavia in Vita, the stores, Vita stores. They always have Korres products. And I think some other like, this is just for Scandinavians, but also Lyco and Blush, I know, have Korres, and they have really good cosmetic products, especially like Greek yogurt creams if you're sunburned or stuff like that. It's a good brand, fair priced, vegan friendly from what I've seen, sustainable. It's a good brand. Please check it out. So Lefko is great. It's not as great as Blanche, but it's much cheaper and it does the same thing. So buy yourself one of these if you feel like you want to explore Blanche but you don't get a tester available. Try Lefko and then get a tester of Blanche and see the difference. They are really similar, only Blanche is better. It's much better in the details, but overall I think a majority of people won't really recognize the differences if they have to get really close to it to experience that. So that's the review for today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, please like and subscribe. Up to you, and see you in the next one. Bye.